Good afternoon, I think it is now. I was going to do this earlier and I'm in a cleaning mood, so I've got this. Well, I think it started yesterday. So I've been doing some cleaning, get my bathroom cleaned, and I'm so far behind in putting my fall decorations up, and we're already in the 1st of October, so I'm kind of putting a few things up just to get me feeling better. Been a little, I guess I feel like because we didn't have a summer, I can't believe I'm in the fall, and I kept feeling that way all through September, and now it's October, so I got to start feeling it. Like even today, it's really hot out. We're having a late summer. Nights are real cool. Like for instance, we had a fire, and I was in my pajamas with a blanket and my cozy slippers by the fire because the nights get a little bit cooler. But as you can see, my desk, I've got it on an angle right now. I'm in paper, like I'm taking my phone just fell. Sorry guys, I'm going to make you dizzy for a second. My phone is falling off the thing. So today I am still going to do Merry Monday. This I got to try to rearrange my camera again because where the arm is, it's so far away from the center of my desk. I don't know if I put it on the opposite side, if that's going to help at all. So I'm hoping I stay in focus here, but I got a bunch of paper. Several reasons to have a bunch of paper. One, I've been trying to gather all the piles up and organize them, but I also are doing some really nice things for my store. Hopefully later today or tomorrow they will go in. One of the things will be, I'm not going to show you everything in it. I'll show you a glimpse. There's more to go in it. It's a detach of papers and ephemera pieces, little fussy cuts and other types of things that can be used on pages, clusters, tags. I'm throwing in a few tags. Some already done, some will be blanked. There's going to be envelopes. There's some completed pages that I made. Some tags that need to be finished. They're just ready to be used. So this is going to be a surprise pack because I'm not showing you everything in it. There's still more to go in it. But one of the things I am working on right now, I'll just show you really quick, and it's part of cleaning up my papers. I'm taking, this goes inside here, but I was working on it, so I've taken it out. Just let me put it there so I don't lose it. That's the one I'm going to finish. But I have these packages I'm making, and they are scraps of digitals, and as well as different kinds of ephemeras, labels, words, frames, all kinds of different scraps and things to make some tags, collage tags with, journal cards, leftover pieces you could make clusters with. So I kind of tried to theme the colors a little bit. This is more peachy, orangey colors. As you can see, the papers and some greens in it. This has kind of got a pinkish theme, a lighter pink and a darker pink. Again, this is a peachy one, and I'm working on a blue one as well. And these packages, there's one of a kind. So when I put them in the store, I'm going to put numbers on them, and you grab the number, and once they're gone, they're gone. I'm trying to do, I was hoping maybe to have 5 or 7 of them up there. So I'm working on that. That's part of my scraps too. I'm cleaning up scraps, but I thought, you know what? Today, every day this week, I'm going to turn on my camera. I'm probably going to be filming sometimes twice a day. Today we'll do Merry Monday a little bit later on. And this folder's out, and I have to grab another folder. This is because I have a blue journal that I want to finish up. And so this is the journal. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting my journal, because these are the projects I want to work on. So I'm pulling them out of, I want to complete them. So I'm pulling, this is one of the ways I'm going to do a bit of organization. I'm putting the journal in here, and then later, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to go through all my ephemera that's ready, and anything that's a blue theme that can go in here or almost done is going to go in here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to have, I have these. So ready-made stuff will go into this envelope, and it'll all be put together in here. And so then what I'll do is, once I do that, I'll turn it on, and we can do work on this at times. I'm going to try to, just to do a day where I work on journals. So that's kind of what I bought these at what we call the Dollarama here. I know you can get these on Temu, Amazon, but I get them for $1.25 at our Dollarama, and I don't have to wait for delivery. So whenever I go in to buy my one cat's type of food they love that I get there, I bought 4 more. I should have bought 10, but I didn't want to buy too many and them sit around, so I'm going to use them up, organize, and then, so that's kind of what I'm going to do for that. And it'll be a couple other things. And as well, and look at this is my book to keep track of everything. It's another contest I had, and it's keep track. So I have an envelope here. This envelope is I'm going to put maybe some of the scraps I have, could be a bag, it could be a pocket, it could be some ready-made things, like maybe something like this that I'll cut and make into a tag, or something that you can work. It'll be full of detached scraps and some projects. And I'll put I'll put in some fussy cuts. I might put some washi tape in there. I might put a few other things, but it is kind of like a surprise package. I might throw a couple of these in. I'll just, there'll be an envelope full of stuff. And it might end up in a big envelope. For now, it's this size envelope. It depends on how many people get comments and likes. And this is for this video and the videos all this week. That's why there might be more than one envelope. This is just something, as I was working, I decided to do. So how do you get your name entered in this contest? Comment and like my video. And the reason for the comment is I can't see if you like my video. So if you comment, and it can be just a heart, a simple heart, then your name will go into the draw. If you aren't a subscriber and you subscribe to my channel, then again, you'll get your name entered in. So if you subscribe and you comment on my video, that's 2 in your draw. Now, many of us, like me, I belong to many groups. Some groups I can post in, some groups I can't. So if you post my video, take a look at Purple Hearts Creations video, her what's on my desk, clean up the piles, however you want to tag it, and you share it on your Facebook wall for your junk journal friends to see, that'll get you another one. If you do it in groups, or if you do it on your Facebook page, if you can hashtag Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy, see the video, or just let me know in the comments that you did that. And there you go. If you share it on your wall and you comment, I shared it on my wall, there's two name entries. Okay? So those are just different ways. And then I'm hoping, I am struggling to build my YouTube. And for me right now, I knew it was a little bit in the summer when I was off and I was sick, and I kind of trying to get back into my focus. And while I was doing everything else, I kind of let things go. I was still making things and filling my shop. But I'm going to be back here regularly doing my videos. So that is going on. And once I get to 500, I'm going to have another prize. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers, when I get there, it will be a journal. It won't be a very big, it's not going to be a big, thick one. It's going to be a nice sized journal, and it will be for you, for the person that wins, everybody who subscribes. And that, your name, of course, this is for new people subscribing. But that's why I want to give the people that are already following me an opportunity. And even in this, if I do really well this week, I might take one of these small journals that I started, but I have to put the paper in. And that might be a prize along with this, and maybe another small prize. Excuse me, I should have got a glass of water. I don't know why I'm a little dry today. Oh, I know. I was going to put this in my mouth. It's a Halls. Well, it's not a Halls, but it's another brand like Halls. But then you'll hear me sucking on it. So, and moving it around my mouth, so I can't do that. So that's what's this, okay? One of the reasons a lot of us YouTubers, we ask you always to comment like the video. Because if you just watch the video, and the other problem is, if you don't watch the video a good amount of the way, we don't get noticed. So even if maybe I'm doing something you don't like, mute it and just let it run to the end for me. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, when you like and comment, then YouTube says, oh, people like her videos, and I'll move up on the algorithm. I cannot say that word. So yes, I'm begging. I only get 3 or 4 comments, but 29 people are watching my video, or 49 people are watching my video. You don't know it. Just liking and comment on my video, and just a heart, or just watching it to the end. It will help me as I build my YouTube channel. I started it a year ago, but I didn't really start it till January. And then, of course, in January, I got sick at the end of January. Well, several things happened. My cousin passed away, 39 years old, and it's a long story, and I'm not going to get into it, but it took me somewhere from my childhood when my father passed away. And so it was a really difficult time for me. So I kind of fell out of things, and then of course I got sick with. I've gone through 2 bouts of bronchitis, but the one I got in the winter was really bad. I couldn't get over. I think I was sick for 6-8 weeks. But this summer, I got just a couple weeks ago, I got strep throat and bronchitis. I don't know which one. I don't go to the doctors anymore. I have an inhaler when I get my bronchitis. I just do that and lots of rest. First of all, I don't have a doctor's. It's hard to get into a clinic here. So I just did that. And so let's start working as I blabber on, as usual, because I'm always blabbering and then we don't have enough time to do anything. As you can see, it's a really disorganized mess, and it's everything. I have full papers here. I've got book pages here. I even have, I think I started this, and I don't even know where I was going with it. So it's sitting here, and as you can see, there's lots and lots of rips and tears and all kinds of different papers. I'm going to kind of try to set it aside. I mean, everything is here. I have a box that I keep on. I have a IKEA end table, and it's square, and I keep it beside my desk to help with my scrap box. My cats like to sleep in it, so I now put a blanket on it, so Boo Boo thinks it's her new bed. So my scraps hardly now get back into it. I did it so that I would put my scraps in there, but now Boo Boo spends so much time sleeping on it, my scraps pile up. I'm just gonna, since this is just sitting there and it's in my, I'm just gonna quickly fussy cut this. And remember, I have my box of things I started, right? That I gotta do. Let's just put that aside here. Okay, garbage can a little closer. I mean, I even have these that I started with you guys and I only did one video on, and I've got all these great things I need to get through. So like I said, I'm trying to organize things. I should have brought another folder. That's what I should have done. I should have put these in a folder. That is what, and my folder's across the room. So I'm going to put this in a folder. This is something I got to complete and work on and do. I might reach back there again. And then I have, because they didn't make it to my, and my box is so full, I don't want to put this. I'm thinking of turning this into a journal. That's why I left it there. And look, I found a journal that I started. It's a flip-flop one that I got a collage, and I've got lots of different things. Oh, I don't even know what I was doing with this. You know, so this should be in there. I got envelopes, and I don't have any room in the box that I keep all this stuff in. So it's all sitting here. But what I thought I'd do, I know I did one I turned into I took one of the bigger envelopes, remember, and I turned it into a small journal. I haven't fixed it yet because I haven't put the pages in, which I have to do. I'll probably do that tomorrow night, sit and fill the pages up. Not tonight because I got almost all my orders out. One lady I'm really behind in. I thought I had all her orders done, and I realized she ordered them in cardstock, and they weren't cardstock. So I have to do one thing, and I'm going to cut that up later and get to the mailbox for her order. If you ever order my fussy cuts, I have now learned, depending on how many you order, I can now give you an average of what it takes to get them done. I don't pre-make them, so I don't waste printing and everything. I only can print so much a month. So as I get orders, I take them. I can show you quickly what they are. I'm promoting my business, Purple Hearts Creation, by Chrissy. It's on Facebook. I always have the link below. So this is a yellow pack. So these are larger things that either can be turned into a journal card or do what you want with. Then this one is the one that I have to put on cardstock. That's why it's all in a big clump. Then there's the blue one. And there's 50 pieces, but usually there's between 50 and 60 pieces in here. There's the green. Here's the purple. And of course, everything, I have it all sit nicely, but it slides everywhere, right? The pink. And for instance, I have a lady who does mainly uses all pink. So I did her fussy cuts. She bought 3 of them. She bought 2 pink and a purple. So her pinks, I did 1 pink in dark, like a more darker pink, and the one in lighter pinks. So I can custom make these 2. Let's say you maybe not want as much blue and green. I can make a combination of them. And then there's a turquoise one. Now, if you see I don't have red, orange, or other colors, black and white, I can do those colors. So I can give me a color and I'll try. I can see what I can do. I can't promise depending on what I have and things like that. But these sell in my group and they're ready. So these are the things that I have pictures as samples and then I make them up as ordered. I do the same with roses, flowers, and butterflies too. So if you don't like the fussy cut, or maybe you're trying to get a lot of things done and you don't want to spend all the time fussy cutting, check out Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy. And I have lots of different fussy cuts in there. And that's also where you'll find those collage pages. Let's get to work, or we'll not get anything done. No, no, no. I was still looking at that. You know what? I have these. I'm going to work on these because, and see, I don't think they're supposed to be in there. I think I just, when I was sliding, finding things laying around to do, I think those were supposed to, these are pockets. Either they could be a pocket that you can, I don't really have a page, but we'll just say this is the page. You could put it on the page and flip it open type thing. It could go in the center, it could go in the middle, and you could put writing in there if you wanted, or you could put another pocket and have little goodies in it. You can glue it just down on this side and have a pocket like this. So, or if you want, sometimes if you want a little extra, something more, you can even do that with them and add them into a journal that way as well. They also can be, I like to do hinging. So in this case, I might, see, for me, this would look good here, glued. Flip open, it could be another writing spot, and then put a tag in here, and it would look really nice. Like that. Or if you want to just hinge it, you could like hinge it here, but I don't know. I don't know how I would do that one. I would have to hinge. No, it won't work. But anyways, I think it would look nice as on the corner here, flipped open, and you could have writing here and a tuck spot here with another tag or journal card, depending on your want. Or you could glue it this way and have it go, if it's on this side, it can open this way. You could glue it down this way and have a tag stick and where you could put the pretty lace or something at the top hanging on to the side. So different ways you can use these. So I started these, but like this one is, I started collaging them. So let's look at what we have laying around that maybe we can finish this up. Now I'm making mine a journal spot because I just am. That's not long enough. So I'm just digging into my papers on the side here. I'm seeing what I have. And I probably won't, the reason I can do this is because I'm not covering the, don't want to cover the whole book page. I kind of want to show it off. So I'm just going to trim this white off. If I could ever figure out how to take the borders off my papers, I would be ecstatic. Ecstatic. So this will be a little long, so I'll probably tear. I want to take this up like this. I want to show some of the book page underneath. And I'm just going to get my ruler. And I'm kind of eyeballing it as I can kind of see. I'm going to do it right there. You can cover the whole thing if you want. That's up to you. Some people don't want. You could take this a step further. If I had a good image here, I would. Let's say this is an image. You could put an image here and have it flip out. The same way here, you could add another flip to this. I mean, there's many different ways you can do it. We'll play around with it. And I didn't tear that very straight. Maybe I should have put my glasses down when that would have helped. I'm still not sure if I want to cover this beautiful book page up. I should have maybe just did it this way, not done it all the way across. That won't go to waste. I'm rethinking my thought process here. I don't really want to cover it because I covered the front of it. Am I going to do I haven't glued it down either. Sometimes I wait till I decide. That's easy to do, zip a little bit of glue. What if we took and then we could, I'm just thinking maybe turn it into a little pocket with a little bit of writing space there. I think that's what we're going to do. Now, see this little bird? For me, it's too thin for what I would call a tuck spot, because I would be afraid it would rip. So sometimes that's when I find these scraps of book pages and I just glue it down. So basically, let's take, I didn't bring, again, you know me, I always forget to bring, it's empty, I only use it for letters. I'm going to double this one up because even it is a very thin book page. So I'm going to do that. Oh, excuse me. I might have wanted to ink up the edges a little. And now my hands will be all sticky because I didn't think of this beforehand. I can do that after. What am I doing? Wasting time here. Told you, now my fingers are going to be sticky. Wipe them on my pajamas. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. I live in pajamas. When I'm home, I live in pajamas. Well, they're lounge pajamas. I don't want to sit in jeans. I don't want to sit in... I could put on track pants, but why? I'm a pajama. My whole family are pajama. We're all pajama people. My aunt loves her pajama, my mom. And we don't give Christmas gifts anymore. We go away on trips. We hadn't for a while because of COVID, as we all know. And last year, me and my mom were supposed to go away, but we decided to financially just weren't ready to do it. And my mom kept putting off her passport. Well, she wasn't feeling well. So I'm going to make a little tuck spot. Now you can ink around this if you want, which, you know, does help if it's really white. I don't want a lot of ink, so I'm not going to, well, that got a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. No biggie. I don't know why I had to ink that right now, but I did. So, and need a little more glue. That happens with the corners for me. I want to make sure it's nice and glued, especially the top where you need a little bit more firmness. There we go. And that's going to be a little tuck spot. And I know exactly what I'm going to make. I have one, but I don't have the colors. Do I have it handy that I can show you? I should have ripped out the pages. Oh, I have an itchy chin. An itchy, itchy chin. My chin is itching me. Oh. I'm going to make one of these. And it just folds open, and it's a nice little writing spot. So I'm going to end up making one that goes in here, the tuck. I think that's what I might end up doing. But some of these I don't, I won't fill them right now. This will be just ready in pockets. I can put it in pockets or pages depending on which way I want to go. Oops. Clean that off. I'm gonna make sure I do the right size, because I can tell you guys how often I glue the wrong thing. I wanted that up a bit. There we go. There, a tuck spot. I'm going to do a tuck spot on each side. Now I'm going to add more to this. I'm going to collage on it a little bit. Just a little bit. I just want to get it. Oop, come on. So I put 2 tuck spots. And I want to add a little to this. So this is sometimes where washi will come in handy. I'm hoping I'm in camera here. Oh, maybe I need to move it up. There. Sorry guys if I wasn't in camera. This desk is, and my other desk that my computer is on and that I do most of my crafting at, the problem with it, which way do I want to go with this? We'll just do it like this. Don't overthink it, Christina. That's what I have to keep telling myself. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Do it. Whoop, whoop. Put my washi tapes back away. I have a selection of colors there of the journals I've been working on, but I have so much washi tape. Whoop. Check here, make sure that's, we're already at 30 minutes because I yapped so much. That's why this is going to go all week. I'll do other videos too. Like today, I'll do 2 videos. I like doing videos. I can do them all the time. And then I'm going to pull out a pink butterfly. And they're behind me because I was doing stuff with them. Just trying to find my favorite pink butterflies. I have a pack of favorite butterflies. And I got to cut myself some more up. I need to make some tinier ones. I think I want... I don't want the light pink one. Do I have any baby ones? That one's too light as well. I was hoping to have some itty bitty ones, but I think that's as small as I have right now. Sometimes the little itty bitty ones are a lot to cut out. I use them often, but oops, he's folded over. But I mean, if you don't have digital ones, just so you can see, I don't have any small ones left. If you've got stickers, you can use a sticker on it. So, you know, use what you have. I think I'm going with this one because it really stands out. Yeah. Pink butterflies will just stick up here for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of, I'm going to eat something, do a bit of cleaning. I got half of my bathroom done. I might finish up my bathroom. And mop all my floor. I'm going to sweep and mop all my floors. There we go. And now I just have to make something to go in there. And what I'm going to do, just so you guys can see, I'm going to just run a little bit of glue along here. And even here, I didn't put a lot. So here I can do some more collaging as well. You know, I could pull out, you know, some different things and collage it up some more. So I think I just want a word, but I don't know if I've got any words in here. I think I used all the ones I cut up. I'm just kind of trying to keep a range of different things handy. Too big and wrong color. And in these pockets, I mean, it doesn't have to be big. You could put in here even, but I'm going to put a nice, I want a nice writing space. Now, I could still have put a writing space because I could have taken and just put this here, but then it's folded in half and people may not. Never mind. Sorry, the thought's gone. Depends on how you use it. If you use it as a flip out, you could tuck a little bit of paper. I'm just going to fold this like this for now. Come on. You could stick some writing there, so you could write a bit here and then have more writing tucked in. That also can be done. If you don't like as much white, you could take and put washi in the center of it to add a little bit of more color to it. If you have, this image doesn't go, I'm just going to pull one. You could put even just another image here. It all depends how much you, I don't mind the book. I like the book page, so that's why I'm leaving. And I need some words. I only have this one. And the pink is pretty. I got to print some more of those on pink. So I will probably end up adding words and maybe another butterfly. Not this one, of course, but maybe a little stamp on it. A little image can, if I had a little flower, it would be, do I have a little flower in here? Like a little rose if I wanted to. That isn't bad with maybe more on this side where it's more, and I didn't collage the back of this, which I should have maybe done before I put that down, but that's easy for me to do. I could easily put a label there as well. So those are ways you can, I actually like that there, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that right there right now. But I want to print my words. I have my own kind of sentiments I made myself, because there are sometimes when I buy them from Digitals, I do have some from Digitals, don't get me wrong, but I find sometimes when I buy there's so many words that I don't really use in my journals, so I did a page with things I like. Okay, I like that. Perfect. And I mean, it doesn't have to be overly. Let me see if I can quickly find one. I don't know where I put that. Where did I put that folder of mine? Oh, I put it up here. Oh, boy, I'm getting hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. Last night we had spaghetti because that was my carb. I wanted my carbs. So when I was talking about a frame, I was thinking of one of those, but I have larger ones. So maybe I'm out now of my words. I've only got a few left. I've used them all up. I've only got these left. And I wanted one that was a bit longer. Just pile it on my pile back there. But what I'll do is I'll just show you. I don't want this one on. And then you can just add a nice thing. You could add a touch of lace in this easily. Do I have a little piece of lace handy? Not really. Other thing you can do with it, this isn't complete, it's what I'm working on, is instead of what I put there, I could have put a cluster there as well. I just haven't glued that on yet. But I can do, I might do that on that side. I like that. But I can put it to the one side and I can still add in. It. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm gonna use. I like it. It's just all the perfect colors. So let's get this flower glued on. I used to glue all my clusters together. I don't anymore. I staple. I don't have a problem with a staple showing if it shows sometimes. But the majority of the time, you can put your little embellishment over it. I just like how it doesn't look so tight with the glue. It's all really flat. And this gives it some dimension. Well, I do the other ones as well, but I'm more, I've really changed. I love clusters. I do clusters pretty good. I'm a pretty good cluster maker. But I do have moments where I'll sit there with my stuff wanting to make clusters and I'll stare it down. So I'm going to put that there. Now, if you don't like it sticking up like that, which I'm not sure if I like on this, but we'll see, you could just put a touch of glue there and just pin it down in the one spot if you want. That is totally up to you. But even when I go to glue this on, that might help with that. I'm just going to put a little ink around the edges of this, not a lot, just a little. And then I have another, I've seen something I want to do with, I have a tag box, but it's bulky and takes a lot of room up. But yes, I'm a Temu person. I know some people don't believe in it, but they have a box that slants up and it's got pockets. So I'm thinking of getting 2 of those and putting my tags in and sitting them up on my desk so that I can get to my tags. Right now it's across the room, so I never go into things I already have made. But then I've got so much I'm going to be making right now, but I'm going to fill all that up in my journals. That's what we're going to do. We're making ephemera for the next couple of weeks, and then we're going to fill up the journals. I like that a lot. That just came out perfect. And for me personally, just normally I do, but I'm just putting one small dot here. Just because of the way the letter, the sentiment is on it. Look at that. I love it. And then just this side I've got to finish. And I don't have enough words here. I'm just going to, since they're here, guys, just give me a second. I'm going to make a quick trim here. And I do sell sentiments already ready to go as well. I don't know if I've got anything showing right now. It's a good question if I do. Thought I had a package sitting right here, but I don't. I was sure I did, but who knows with me? Who knows? And I need to go to the dollar store. I want to get the Christmas stuff I'm working on. I want to put it in a nice bin and just be able to bring it over, and when I'm finished with it, put it all in there. Because I don't want to print, and I think I want to put a pink sentiment here. I'm going to have to wait to do that, and I will see if I've got a frame right now. Where are my frames? Sometimes I have to move things because my cats drink their water on my desk, and so they jump down and they knock things. And so last night I moved all my boxes, so because I woke up the other morning with like 3 boxes on the ground, but now, you know, I moved it out of the way. But do you remember where I moved it? No. It's going to be a snake. And right now I'm not going to worry about it. We will do a frame later. It might even show up in a few minutes. We're going to just put this here for now, just in case it shows up. It's probably in the simplest place. Okay, let's see what this one, if we can finish this one up. Now I don't want them all the same. See, on this one I did some paper. I did scrap paper here a little. I make these labels. I did a little label that I made. So I need a little something in here. And then we got to do something here. Now this one, I think we're going to do the paper. But I want it more straight. If I cut off that blob, yep, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to fold where I want to tear it. Actually, before I should have not done that yet. This is very wobbly at the top there. Still not the straightest. Anybody else obsessed trying to get their edges straight and end up spending forever trying to get it straight, and probably nobody would really notice it anyways? Welcome to my world. Nice and simple. And I'm not inking it because I kind of want it to blend in, so I'm not inking it up because it's a really close color and you could almost write on the book page that is showing, so I kind of want it to blend in. You ever have days where you don't feel like you're very coordinated? I think that's my day. think that's my day. And my day is disappearing. And that I feel like this is what's been happening the past week, 2 weeks. I'm trying to get my clock turned around because when I wasn't really filming much, I was staying up really late till 3 and 4 in the morning. And I really want to get back on. I should maybe film when I stay up that outlet, but I'm not really, my brain isn't really focused. Now in this, you could still add a little something to this if you wanted to. If I had a long image, I could maybe do a flip out because like I like to have lots of little flippy floppies in things. It's one of the things I kind of got hooked on from watching Leslie at 507 House Willow House Journals. I think these are too, if this wasn't, no, it's too small. But let me just use it as an example. I would probably not use cardstock. I might use paper so that it's not too heavy on the paper. But if you wanted to add more writing, you could have, I would make the image bigger. And it could flip out and there would be more writing. And that's what I want to do. But I don't know if I have anything big enough right now. And it could be just paper. Since I have done that, let's just cut those sides off. I'll just put those here. I want to do a flippy. It could be just paper if you want it to. If it had bit on both sides, they could flip out. It could be even a piece of this type of paper if you wanted to add another texture to it. I really want an image. Let's go here. Let's see if we have anything in here that I could use. Let's see. Maybe this. Oh, it's not. It's a little long. Not wide enough. I want it kind of a too tall. It's sometimes not easy finding the right size image you want. Could even be a postcard type thing, but it's a little long. But I could trim it off if I wanted to. Maybe this is a smaller postcard. Oh, I like that. Let's go. There we go. Oh, boy. Hunger is hitting me, guys. I gotta trim it just a touch. Well, not a touch. Maybe quite a bit. But that's okay. I'm not worried. It's gotta go a little bit more. Take a little from this side. And a little from this side. Okay. Then I'm going to, I think it's big enough. Yep, perfect size. Boy, my cutting today is really bad, guys. Really bad. I don't usually have this much problems with my angles. But today, whoo! Let me tell you, I want it on the widest part of this. I'm trimming it because I really want it to fit on this piece of paper without having to start another paper. It's still bothering me. I gotta stop it because I think I keep making it worse. Okay, let's glue it down. Wrong glue. That glue stick is dead. I just use it to glue on sentiments. Okay. Oh, I should be back up here again. There we go. Trying to get as much as the white. Maybe I should put my glasses down. That might help me. Problem is they're only for close up, and then everything goes blurry. Get all those little pieces gone. Okay, and how do I, so it's gonna add, it ended up smaller than I want. Darn it! Well, I ruined that one. I went down too small. I mean, it could still work, but it's not bad. Just go with it, Christina. And again, how I'm going to do it is, I'm going to pull the washi. What colors are in here? This nice pink will do it. Like just creating a hinge. On this one, I think I am going to just ink it a little bit. Just a little bit here. Got to check that time again. A little bit of ink on this. Got to cut some more of those pink flowers out because I want a little image on this to add a little splash of color. I'm actually in a, like, I have moments with my depression that I'm very down. Last night, well, it doesn't help some of my shows I watch. Like last night I was watching Chicago Med, and it can be sad sometimes. Now to play with that, I put it to go a little bit more so when it flips in, it stays in its. Why is it doing what it's doing? Some days, girls, and if I have, I don't think I have any male people that watch me right now. And I'm going to go over the edge a little bit. That's okay with me. It'll just add a little bit to that side. Doesn't bother me. There we go. There's a little flip. So it opens, flip, flip. Perfect. I know what might be cute on there. Oh, I know what might be. I just gotta find one in here. This is something I do that I love doing. I make fussy cut boards and I stamp on them. I was hoping I had one with a little splash of color. That's the most color I have left in them. I use these in many different things. I use them in cluster making. I haven't sold any of these. I don't know if I should put some of these together. I stamp on. I'm just seeing if I come across something. It's funny, but I like this one with just that little brush of pink in it for some reason. I do. Okay, I think. here, I might, no, I don't want to use that same. No, I like this. I'm going to take that flower out because I might use it somewhere else. I have to use these more. I'm just checking if there's any more. That's kind of pinky blue. Hard part about these, when I put them in these plastic things to see them, you kind of have to pull them all out. I do that type, and then I do where I stamp and then just tear as well. I use that. I think I'm going to do that. Or, I don't know where the other, or on that side, do I have a heart that I could use as a tuck spot? No, I like that smaller. If I had a small heart like that. Okay. So we're going to glue this down. We probably didn't even get much done because I spent so much time yapping away. We've got, is that 56? We got 4 minutes. But like I said, I'm going to just be working on the scraps. I didn't even touch the, whatchamacallit, the papers beside me, did I? But the idea of this is just to, like, basically, I leave this on my desk, except for sometimes I'll pick this pile up and put it on my desk behind me while I do Merry Monday. And then I pop it back over here. And that's what I'll be doing later. Now, if you have watercolors like I do, you could add a touch of watercolor in there as well. If you wanted to put a little color in it. Take a watercolor. I have watercolor pencils, which would be perfect. I would probably just take it and wet on the side and just put a little pink in it if I wanted to. And I'm going to make it a tuck spot. So I'm not a little tiny tuck spot. And I wanted it small so you could still write and it'll have the tuck spot as well. So it's kind of got a dual, still lots of room to write across, and then add another little. I don't have something to go in it right now, but I might put something like this in it. This is very thick, so not this one. A little bit thinner. And there you go. There we go. That one's done too. Except for I got to do a little bit of collaging on this just to add a little more color. I could pull another one of those flowers out, but I don't want to get redundant. I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. No, it's too bright. Too bright. But anyways, we have to say bye for now. We will continue working. This isn't quite finished, and neither is this one because I'm going to put the sentiments. This turned out, I love that. This turned out really well. So we're going to put, like I do have like these that could, but they're not really anything. You could kind of write on that if you wanted to, and I don't really want to cover that. It's so pretty. It's a good, it might be even perfect in like the pocket, just as a little extra type thing. I have a couple of them that are really pretty. Like, I love it, and I don't want to cover them, but what do you do in this case when you don't want to cover either side? So we didn't get a lot done today because I'm too busy yapping telling you what we were going to do. But join me later for Merry Monday, and please like and comment this video and start to get your name in the draw. I know Donna will do it. I think right now Laurel, my friend in New Zealand, She's usually really good at watching my videos and comment, but I know she's got a lot going on right now and working hard. So